Hey everybody, what's going on? It is Jason with the Board Game Mechanics, and today we're going to play through a few rounds of Power Grid. If you want to see our full review, you can click the link in the video description. Otherwise, stick around here and we'll get going. Okay, so here is Power Grid, all set up for 3 players. In the 3-player game, you're going to put out the market just like I've done here with the coal, oil, garbage, and uranium. There's little stars where they're going to start. There'll be leftover oil, garbage, and uranium. All the coal that's ever exists, it will be on the board in some way or another, either down here or up here, okay? Everything else comes in at the end of the round. Then you're going to shuffle up you're going to give each player their houses, put one randomly on turn order for first player, one over there on the city track. You're going to give each player 50 electrodes. I've done that. I'm using coins. It comes with paper money. So these are 1s, 2, 5, and 10. I'm not going to get into where it's going to have a whole bunch of money, so it shouldn't be a problem. Then you're going to set up the deck, which I've done. You're going to use these plug cards for the beginning. You're going to shuffle the ones that have just the outlet and remove so many based on the number of players. And at the bottom, you're going to put, if I can find it, the phase 3 card. Okay? And then you're going to flip out the top ones and arrange them from lowest to highest. Okay? This is the market that's available, the factories that are available. This is the futures market. And also in a 3-player game, we're only using 3 sections of the board. So I'm going to be using red, purple, and green. That's why I put some stuff on the board, just to get it out of the way, kind of, okay? So, let's get playing. The game is pretty simple. We're going to follow these 5 steps here. Step 1 is going to be determining turn order, which we're not really going to do yet. We're going to do that a little bit later as the game moves on, okay? Then what we're going to do, we're going to auction off for power plants. You can have a maximum of 3, and in the first round, you have to buy one. And it's going to go in first player in regular player order. After that, all the other phases go in reverse turn order, okay? So, a couple things with the market. Only these first 4 can be auctioned on. This one is the discount. It starts at 1. Everything has to at least start at what the value of the power plant is, okay? So this one would cost 3, but it costs 1. And purple is first. So purple is going to, let's do, I don't want to get the oil. Let's do this one. 3 for 2, that's expensive. Yeah, let's do that one. So I'm gonna start the bid at 7 on that one. It has to start at that number, okay? Then it'll go to the next player. I'm just gonna go this way in turn order. Turn order is not that way, but I'm gonna go this way. Yellow doesn't really want that. They want to start going a different route. Blue will say, all right, I'll raise you a little bit. I'll go to 8. I really want that, so I'm going to bid 10. That player's already passed. That player will pass. I will get it for 10. Okay? So I get rid of a 10. I take this. This is now my power plant. All right? I have a power plant. It takes 3 oil to power 2 cities. All right? Then we'll get a new card. It'll be 5. These will still slide down in number order. Oh, that's a better one. All right. Then it will be blue's turn to do an auction. I think they want that one that just came out. I'm out, so I can't bid. They're going to start the bid at 5. Yellow really wants that. They're going to jump to 10. Blue will let them have it for 10. So yellow takes it for 10. And I'll show you why blue did that in a second. So they get this one for 10. Then we get another card out. We have 20, so number 8 slides down. We'll go all the way over here. Okay, 20. And now, blue gets to, since everybody else is out, blue gets to start an auction, and they're basically to buy any of those that they want at cost in that first row. And I think what they're going to do is, they're going to pay 8 for that one. So 8, they get a 2, and they're going to take this one. Okay? So now they have a power plant. Okay. These cards are, everyone's going to have these cards. This is how much you're going to get when you power. This is the phase order. Okay? Then what we're going to do, just after this first auction, we're going to determine player order again. Okay? So it's going to be Player with the most cities, which we don't have. The player with the biggest power plant, which in this case is blue. So blue will go first. Then it will be purple. Then it will be yellow. Okay. Now we're moving on to buying resources. So in reverse turn order, so starting with yellow, we're going to buy resources. We're trying to get enough resources to produce power to our cities, which we haven't built yet, but we will. And each power plant can hold the number that it takes to run them times 2. So you can basically have 2 rounds worth of goods in your power plant. Okay. So that's where we are here. So yellow's first. So they're going to buy 4 coal because this can run on coal and oil, and coal is the cheapest. So that'll be 3 and 5 because the first 3 are 1. That one's 2. So they have to spend 5. So they'll spend both of these, and then they're done. They can't buy any more because they can't hold anymore. So they are done. Then we're going to move on to purple. Purple needs, I could buy 6 oil, but that's expensive. So I'm actually just going to buy 3 oil. So that'll be 9 because they start at 3. So I have to pay 9. Big blue is 10. Okay. And then blue can store 6 coal. 2, 4. Okay, so that's 3, 6, 9, 13, 15, 17. I think they're going to do it. So they have to pay $17 electros. So they'll drop their 2 20s, 2 10s. They get 3 back. And everybody's done buying. Now everybody's done buying resources, right? Now we are going to move to building houses. And still in reverse turn order, we're going to build some houses. So the way this works is, for your very first city, you can buy anywhere you want. And the first city in each, first building in each city is 10, then 15 and 20. In this phase 1 of the game, which is until someone crosses that white threshold there, only one city can be in each, only one building can be in each city. Okay. So, let's see. So who's first? Yellow is first. How much money do they have? They have 35. All right, let's see what they want to do. Where are they going to start? Somewhere's cheap is what we're looking at. All right, so they're going to start in San Diego. So they're going to spend 10 for San Diego. So there's their 10. Now, if they want to go to another city, they can keep building, but they have to spend the connections. Okay, so they'll spend 13. So there's 30. So they're at 23. They have 7, 10, 12 left. They can't buy anything else. So they are done. So they're going to have $12 left. All right. And now they've built 2 houses. So they will move their house up 2. Then we'll go to blue. Blue's going to do the same thing. They're going to pick a place to build. And I think they're going to start in Seattle. So they're going to spend 23. Hopefully they have 23. 10, 15, 17, 19, 20, 2, 3. All right. So they have 23. And they're going to build 2 houses up in Seattle and Portland. Okay. So they're now at 2. And then purple, how much money does purple have? 25, 7, 9, 31. All right. So where do they want to go? Are there any other cheap places? Not. Oh, yeah. They're going to go here. So they're going to spend 10 for Cheyenne, 10 for Denver because there's no connections. So that's 20. They have 5, 7, 9, 11 left. Can they give it? They cannot build anywhere for 11, so they are done. All right. So they got the best discount out of everybody, I think, but that's fine. Nobody built in red. Red's a little bit expensive, but c'est la vie. All right, now that's done. Now we're moving into bureaucracy. Okay, so this is where we're going to power our cities and earn money. So we're going to start. It doesn't have a turn order, so I'm just going to go this way. So to power your city, you need to have resources that match the number of resources on your card. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and spend 3 oil. That'll let me power 2 cities. Purple has 2 cities. So powering 2 cities is $33. So I get 10, 20, 30, 2, and 3. So $33 for purple. Okay, resources go away and done. Then we'll go to this player. They need 2 coal to power 1, so they'll spend the coal. Remember, coal goes on the board. They can power 1 city, and 1 city is 22. So 2, 10, 20, 22 for yellow. Then blue can power 2 with 3 coal. So they will power 2. They can power 2. That's 33. So 10, 20, 30, 2, and 3. All right. And there we go. And that is how we supply our cities. Now we are going to resupply the resource market, which is here. We're in step 1. So we're going to put 4 coal back on the track. We're going to do 2 oil. Okay. And then we're going to do 1 garbage. So garbage is getting a little cheaper as we go. And 1 uranium. So uranium's getting a little bit cheaper. All right. Then we are going to update power plant market during step 1. And step 2, we're going to place the biggest one at the bottom of the deck. These will come into play after step 3. Then we're going to refill. So we have 32 and 38. So this is coming down. 1, 2, and done. All right. And then we are done. Now we're going to go back to determine turn order. So turn order is largest power plant or the most cities. We're tied in cities, so largest power plant is going to stay the same. Then we're going to start the auction. So we'll do the auction again. So we'll start with blue, purple, then yellow. And blue is going to take, what do they have right now? They're using coal. They need to spread some around. I think they actually want to do this. No, they can already power 2. They're going to take this garbage one. That's going to come to me. I don't really want it. I don't want to get into the garbage game quite yet. Yellow does not want to get into the garbage game yet. So blue will get this for 6. You can have 3 power plants. I'm going to get these cards out. You don't really need to see those. 3 power plants. And that cost them 6. So 5. What's 5? Green is 5. So we'll give it 10. 2 2s. All right. So that cost them 6. So they're out. Now we're going to get another card. We have 23. So 11 will come down. 23 will go here. And now it is purple's turn. Purple really wants that uranium, and that's what they're going to go for. And they're going to start the bidding at 15. Blue's out, so they can't bid. So it's just purple and yellow. And yellow has their eye on something else. So they're actually going to let them take that. So this is 15 for purple. Again, the auction's better with multiplayer. I'm just trying to show you how the game works, okay? So don't murder me for doing this incorrectly. And then yellow, they're going to have their pick of whatever they want. And I'll tell you why they let it go. They were hoping that would come down because they really wanted solar power. And they're going to buy that solar power for 13. And no one can get in their way. 10, 12, 14. They get $1 back. And they have solar power. Solar power will power cities without any resources. So it will power 1 city without any extra resources. All right. Now, we're not going to adjust turn order here. We only did that at the first round. Now we're going to buy resources, starting with yellow. And yellow needs nothing. But they're going to go ahead and spend 4, and they'll load up for another round. Or 6. Sorry, they're going to spend 6. And they're going to load up on some more coal so they can produce for a couple rounds. Not have to worry about it. Then we're going to go to purple. Purple needs uranium and 3 oil. Ooh. But I could just buy 1 uranium right now, which is 12, or 3 oil, which is 3, 6, 10. So I'll buy 3 oil. So that's 10. But I think I'm also going to buy that uranium because I'm going to try to buy 2 cities, 2 buildings this time, which will cost me 12. 10, 12. All right. So I'm grabbing that uranium. And then blue, they need a garbage. I think they're just going to buy 1 garbage, which is 5. So they'll spend their 5. And they will take a garbage. All right, now we're moving on to building houses. Again, in reverse turn order. So yellow's first. They only have $15. So I don't think they can get anywhere. They cannot. So they are not going to build. It's minimum 19 for them to move. So then I'm going to go to purple. I can get to Billings for 19. Do I have 19? Do not have 19. So I have even less money. So I'm not building anything. Then we're going to blue. Blue has a lot of money. They have 24. And they can run 3 cities. So they're going to at least try to build one more. Let's do... They'll go to Billings. That's 19. So they'll do that. That'll cost them 19. Gives them a 1 back. All right. Now we're going to do bureaucracy. Again, this can all go kind of at the same time. Purple is going to do 2 cities. They're going to use their uranium. That will power up 2 cities, which gives them, I'll put it right here, 33. I guess I can put that over there too. We're not using it. 33 bucks. 10, 20, 32, and 1. All right. Then we're going to do, we'll just do yellow. Yellow has 2 cities. They can power 1 with wind, and they'll use 3 of these, 2 of these to power the other one. So they will power 2. That's 33. 10, 20, 30, 2, and 3. And then blue can power 3. So blue's going to power 3. So 2 and 1. Coal goes back here. And 3 is going to be 44. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 4. All right. So there we go. There's that. Then we just turn order. Most cities, which in this case, blue has 3, but everybody else has 2. So they would be first. Then who has the highest building out of that? Then it would be yellow next. All right. Then we'd refill the market. So we're going to do 4 coal, 2, 3, 4, 1 trash, 2 coal, and 1 uranium. We'll get rid of this highest card. It goes to the bottom. Then we'd refill the market and we do that all again. And that's how the game's going to keep progressing until someone crosses that threshold, the white bar threshold, into phase 2. Then at the beginning of step 2, we're going to remove the lowest number power plant from the game and replace it with a new one from the power plant stack. And every city can now hold 2 players. Okay. Then once we get to step 3, which is the last card, it'll pop up. It'll say step 3. We're going to shuffle all the cards under step 3. There's going to be 6 cards in the market that we can all choose from. And then we're trying to and every city can hold 3 players. And we're trying to, once this crosses here, the game's over. Then whoever can power the most cities at the end of the game is the winner. So that's a quick and dirty run through, but I think you'll get the gist of it. This is an older game. You've probably seen reviews before now. I'm late to the party, so there we go. So if you want to see our full review, you can click the link in the video description. Otherwise, thanks for watching, and as always, keep gaming.